here. Right. Richard's having a go at me already. We're already arguing. Him telling me how to do certain things to do with my mediumship. He's already arguing he's already moaning at me, people. Okay, it's just that you can't hear him tonight. It's just in my ear. So if you suddenly hear me take my things out, you know what's going on. It's Richard.
Hi,
Hello,
everybody. I thought I'd come on. Don't believe a word Deb is saying, because she was preparing to strip before we came on. I said, "Don't you do that. We want to keep the viewers."
He wanted me to strip.
Didn't. It's a lie.
He said to me...
Do you want to just get on with your show, by the way?
And so I said, yeah, I might just strip. You know what I mean? And he said I'd lose people. And I said I might gain people. But anyway, shush, Richard.
And then I asked her if Deb could actually possibly go to the person she wants to go to, because otherwise it's time consuming trying to figure out who it belongs to. That's all I said. And then she did a wobbly fit, and there you go. So you're going to get on with it, love, or are we going to have a little banter before the show starts?
We'll have a little banter while we can always have a little banter, can't we, while we're waiting for people to join?
You've got people joining already, wondering what the hell is going on.
Well, all I can see, I can't see any comments, so I don't know whether they're joining or not, can I? Because I don't see the comments unless you put them up.
God, what is it with you? You used to be so lovely before you started coming up. Is it me rubbing off on you? There's Millie.
This is what you do.
Say hello to Millie. Get on with it.
This is what you do to people. You turn them into ogres. Hello, Millie. You turn people into ogres, Richard. You know. Hello, Casey. How are you? Hello, everybody. Hiya, Terry. How are you? The usual group are on. Hello, Joe. We're saying a few hellos. If you're new, hiya, Krish. If you're new, tell us you're new and where you're from. We like to know where we're getting to. Krish. Hello, Mick. How are you? Avril. Hello, Avril. I wonder if there's anybody here from last night, or they'd had enough, do you reckon, and they've signed off.
You, I expect.
Hello, Michelle. How are you? Susan. Hello, Susan. Oh, shit, Susan's saying hello to you as well. Long time. Maz. Oh, yeah, I haven't seen you for a while. Where you been? Maz. Joe. You keep going backwards and forwards. Can't you handle this thing? You're just stressed already.
Software's doing a wobbly. He's probably fed up with you going on.
He's complaining. He's blaming.
They can hear me. I haven't turned it off. I've left it on so they can. No, I've left it on. I'm defending myself.
I might as well take my earphones off.
Mightn't
I? Hiya, Chrissy. Hiya, Richard. We have the lovely banter again with Debs and Richard. I'll tell you what, it's a blooming nightmare.
I
don't know. I've put up with this for 3 years, and it's getting worse and worse.
Paul and Luke.
Luke.
They just moved to Scotland.
I looked at it and thought, Paul and Luke all moved in now. Oh, have you moved? Yeah, you're the one that moved, aren't you, Paul?
Yeah, it wasn't
somewhere. Where did you move to? No, not there. Not in a longer way place. Hello, Diane.
Oh, she's from Portsmouth. So, Diane, are you aware that we have our holistic fair on June the 11th at the Waterlooville Community Centre? Please come on down and say hello to everyone.
Yes, he'll put an advert up later, Diane, and it's really cheap to get in as well. It's only £2.50, isn't it? Which is really good, because some fairs are quite expensive to get in, so it's worth going. Hello, Martin. Christchurch in Dorset. So you're not far from me, are you? Really? You're close to Paul as well, aren't you? There you go, Martin as well.
Yeah.
Hello, Shelley. I'll be coming down to Shelley soon, I think, in Weymouth. Bless her. She's got to put up with me as well as you. Hello, Jane, the Isle of Man.
Shelley, good luck. That's all I can say. Good luck.
Oh, dear me. Hello, Jane. So is there anybody new on here? Oh, share away as well. Share with your friends. And we're streaming to Facebook and YouTube as well. And, so share away.
Tag in as well. Don't forget to tag as well.
Tag me, or whatever you do.
Like that.
Hello,
seen that
Debbie.
Film called Tag.
Tag. We did have a game called Tag, didn't we? You had to chase each other, tag, and then they would become the chasers, didn't they?
There's a film called Tag out there. Watch it, Deb. It is so funny. Same as everybody else at home. There's a film, you'll probably get it on Prime or Netflix or any other streaming service. It's called Tag, and I laughed. It's based on a true story. And yeah, so watch it. It's really good.
Tag.
Tag.
And if you want to watch a Batman movie, it takes 3 hours apparently.
Yeah.
Jacqueline, hiya Jacqueline, because Richard watched it today and wasn't happy because it took so long.
Oh, it's just like, get
Hello,
on with it,
Jacqueline.
sort of thing.
Hiya Jacqueline. Yeah, so what we're going to do then? Hi
Oh,
Kim.
look at that little baby.
Cute, eh?
Ah, the baby's alright. I'm cute. Yeah.
Hope to have a message this time. So, yeah, what we're going to do then is have a chat with some of your friends and your relatives in the spirit world. Hiya, Maria. I'm just making a note of your name for a minute. Yeah, have a chat with some of your friends and your family in the spirit world. That's what we're doing. All I do, I don't really, if you're sending me up a message saying, give me a message, I don't work like that. It's usually spirit tell me where to go. Just like Richard, he tells me to where to go quite a lot,
Yeah,
but spirit
and
tell
it's
me
not
where to
polite
go.
either.
And that's basically it. So we'll see who they want to go to. So all I do is just give it exactly. It's Charlie, the little and Charlie,
Oh,
look.
4 months old, little Charlie.
4 months old, well cute. But yeah. Kim. Oh yeah, Kim, he actually your Charlie, when he's lying there, the spirit
Going back to
around
Kim,
him.
yeah.
Did you know that? Charlie, you've got a lovely nan up. Going back to Charlie. Sorry. Hiya, Jane. Charlie, have you noticed your little lad looking up and looking around? Because you've got spirit around him. Just around him, looking after him, or taking care of him. He's well. I can see loads of spirit around him, just looking at him. So watch him, because he'll move his eyes and move his head like this. Okay, I don't know if you've noticed. You've got a lovely nanny spirit, Kim, that does it. You've got a granddad up there as well. So you've got 2 people that watch over Charlie as well when he's lying down. Okay, so keep your eye on that. But you've got a lovely nan. I'll start with you because I've got this lovely nan that's drawing in that wants to say hello to you. And first of all, she's talking about the month of August means something to you. So when we give dates, they're going to be anniversaries, birthdays, or passings. So the month of August will mean something to you. And also July means something to you as well. She's talking to me about that. She's talking about a link to Ireland as well. So there's an Irish link somewhere in your family. You'll probably find that as well. It's going back a little bit. And there's also a strong Catholic link in your family as well. Okay. Somebody's got, she's calling it the snuffles. So I don't know if Charlie's had a bit of the snuffles or somebody else. That's what she's calling it, the snuffles. You know, when we used to put, what is it, menthol around them. She's putting menthol around somebody. She's just calling it the snuffles. So hopefully you're aware of that. She's been watching somebody, you know, those baby books, Kim, that are made of material. Somebody's been using one of them that your nan's been watching. All right. So somebody's been playing with one of those. This book with the material. Some of them have like rustling noises, don't they? Some of them have like felt that you can pull apart, and they have rustling noises in the pages. Your nan wants to give you one of those. All right. She's talking to me about that. She's talking to me about somebody called Sarah down here. So when you find out who Sarah is, Sarah needs a little bit of healing down here. Okay, wherever Sarah is. She's also talking about you studying whilst you're at home, Kim, with the babby. I'm calling babby. But she's just saying that you'll be studying. It's like, I'll tell you what she's showing me. It's not proper studying. It's like you're flicking through. It is studying, but you're kind of flicking over stuff. So you're not studying hard because you can't do really with the babby, but she's talking about you studying. All right, so watch for that. Apparently you're very creative as well, Kim. She's giving you, I know you're creative because she gives me a great big bunch of flowers. It's almost like floristry. And she says that you're very creative. She wants me to give you roses as well, but the smell of roses connects with her as well. She likes the smell of roses. So you may well smell that around you as well if she's talking about that. She says there's been some discussion on decorating, but it's like somebody, I don't know what she quite means, but she's talking about decorating one room, but it's like the next room has to kind of coordinate. It's like she's decorating up the stairs and it's coordinating with somebody's bedroom. Somebody must like to do that, coordinate things. Oh yeah, she's just telling me that somebody likes coordinated cushions and all this lot. All right, she's talking to me about that. You have new flowers, okay. You look very young, but when we were younger, we used to have this saying called buttercups and daisies, and we used to put the buttercup under our chin to see if we like butter. If you could see the little yellow mark on our chin, it used to mean that we like butter. So your nan, of course, remembers that game that she used to play when she was young with somebody. She wants me to give you what's she saying? Okay, she wants me to give you a nice cup of tea, but on the side, on the saucer is custard cream. So somebody likes their custard creams, and she's talking about somebody that had a drink, and they used to do kind of challenges with how long keep the biscuit in without it dropping. You know what I mean? She said there used to be a challenge. So somebody used to do that. It was called what? Is it? Is it a 2 second dip? I've never heard of that. A 2 second dip. Okay then. I bet I could hold it in but longer than 2 seconds. But anyway, your grandma's talking about that. Somebody playing that game. Obviously, somebody liked the custard creams, and somebody also likes big rolls as well. She's talking about that. Okay, your nan's talking about a wedding as well. She said there's a wedding coming up, so watch for the wedding. Now she's suddenly gone. She made me read that, and she's talking about somebody has mentioned having a I think she's calling it a diffuser for the room. A diffuser, it takes all the pollen out. Oh, somebody suffers with hay fever or something, or is allergic a little bit, getting the sniffles. But she's talking about somebody having this diffuser in the room where it takes all the air out and puts nice air in. So she's heard a conversation about that. Okay. She's just letting you know that she's around and she's heard that conversation. Okay. Your little lad, watching, because she says he's going to like birds. He watches the birds outside. It's like you're holding him, you know, up to the window, and he's watching all the little birds. So watch him do that. She's just said to me, oh, he'll like the birds. He'll like the birds. So watch for that as well. With that comes the robin. So watch for the robin that she's going to try and send along as well. All right, from spirit. So watch for the robins getting involved as well. He's going to be she says to me, he's going to be very outdoorsy, Kim. So I don't know if he gets that from you, but she's taking him outdoors. And it's like when we were younger, we used to like to pick up the worms, dig for the worms and that kind of thing. So he's going to be like that. But she just wanted to pop in. As soon as she saw the picture, she wanted to pop in and say hello. All right. So I hope that was okay. I think she's going to go now. All right. So hello, I'll follow you a lot. I never get a message. Oh, okay. Is she my dad's mom? She's on I don't know which side. She didn't tell me, to be honest, so I'm not going to guess, but she's a nan. She's just told me it's a nan. But like I say, you'll know because she likes the roses, and also because somebody's mentioned her recently. So somebody's been speaking about her, and somebody's also mentioned her birthday as well. So that's how you'll find out which nan it is. But she just wanted to pop in and say hello and send a love. Okay, so I hope that was okay for you. All right, I don't know if you pulled your shoulder. All right, oh, there you go. Okay, gardening. So she's obviously watching. I want to do this with my shoulder, Kim. So somebody's obviously pulled the shoulder or the back. All right, but I hope that was okay for you. So there you go. Sending you love. She's making me blow your kisses. Sending the love. So there's one out the way. Hope that was all right. That's how it work anyway, everybody, if you knew. I'll just wrap it on and just give you exactly what they're telling me to give you. Okay. Who have we got here? I've got Bill coming in, a gentleman called Bill coming in. Dad and granddad. Actually, Bill says he's got his wife up there, so I think he's granddad, because he just said to me, I've got my wife up here as well. I've got my wife up here with me, has Bill. He's actually William, of course. He just said, I'm actually William, but I'm known as Bill. But he also said he was called Billy at one stage as well. So he's known as Bill, William, or Billy. Billy, if they dare, he's just said to me, Billy, if they dare. So if anybody can take a lovely granddad called Billy, let me know, or Bill, let me know. But you've got to have your his wife up there as well. He's connecting with somebody called Susan down here, so he knows a Susan down here as well, and also a Jeanette. He's just told me a Jeanette as well. Okay, hiya Natasha, how are you? Just say a few more hellos. Hiya Natasha, while everybody's Jen, Bill and Jenny. It's funny, isn't it? The comments are going funny. They're coming on, then going away, coming back, doing what it wants. Carrie Ann Marshall, Bill and Jenny. Bill and Jenny, what's that mean? You know, I meant to say, when you do your comments, please tell us what you're saying yes to, and please explain it a little bit better, because I'm looking at that now and I don't know exactly what you mean, whether you can take a Bill and Jenny up there or a granddad or what, you know what I mean? So expand on your replies. That'll be easier so that we know we're in the right spot, because Richard's had to, because I can only see one reply at a time, you see. Richard has to kind of narrow it down. Okay, so anyway, like I say, I got Bill in spirit, granddad, with his wife, talking about a link to Jeanette and also a link to Susan down here, talking about the month of May, talking about a cap. So I know at one stage he wore a cap as well, because he's taking his cap off for me as well. Very polite as well. All right, very polite. Okay, so if you take the rest as well, Sarah, very polite. He's talking about that. Also talking about hamster as well. So somebody must have had a hamster. He's got knowledge of somebody having a hamster in the family as well. So that narrow it down a little bit, I think. Okay, also he has got a baby with him in spirit, Richard, the baby with him in spirit. Okay, so you should have knowledge of a baby in spirit as well. I could take Bill and his wife Jenny. She had it's got to be a granddad. If he's not related to you, Maz, it won't be you, because he's related to somebody. He's telling me he's a granddad for somebody. So it'll be one of the other ladies, I think. What else she's saying? Month of April, like I said. Okay, my husband's dad was named Bill and his mom Jenny. Oh no, I think he's directly connected with somebody. I feel like he's directly connected with somebody on here, not your husband's dad or anything. He's telling me he's directly not my grandpa. Okay, let's give you a bit more. Connecting with the Susan down here. So if you know somebody called Susan, let us know. And also he's connecting with Jeanette as well, he's telling me. And he's also talking to me about the Isle of Wight. Remember his cap, he keeps taking his cap off for me as well. But he's also talking to me about the Isle of Wight. Okay. Yeah. Oh no, don't. Great granddad called Bill and his sister was Jeanette. No, I don't know where I am yet. I've slowed down because I'm looking to find that. I think they're making me look to find the right person. We ain't quite got there, I don't think yet. Like I say, he's got a baby in spirit with him as well, so you should understand the baby in spirit. Now he's talking about a mom down here that's having a few health issues. I'm not too concerned about the names, because you're going to have to check. You're going to have to check with people around you to get the right link. But he's talking about a mum down here that needs a little bit of healing. And he's also talking to me about a heavy smoker. You should understand somebody that's a heavy smoker as well. All right, okay, my nan and her husband. We might go with you then, Natasha, if you can take most of it. But he's talking about somebody that was a heavy smoker. In fact, there's somebody in spirit also that was a heavy smoker. That's got the cigarette marks, you know, the brown stains in between the fingers. He's talking to me about that as well. Oh, keeps flashing. A good friend of mine is Susan here. No, not Casey. Go to the other one. Let's concentrate on the other one. I'll see if we can get her a bit more. Tasha, there you go. So there's health issues, your health, but have you got a mom down here as well, Natasha? Because he said to me, a mom down here, there's issues over her health as well. All right, he's talking to me about that. With you, this granddad is also saying that sometimes, Natasha, I want to draw the curtains on you as if you want to stay indoors and you don't want to go out, that type of thing. You just apparently he's just saying you can't be bothered, or you just don't feel like seeing anybody. So he's been noticing that around you as well. He's been listening to a conversation, he says, about somebody wanting a bigger bed. Somebody's been talking, okay then, somebody's been talking about getting a bigger bed, all right? But also, somebody's been discussing the size of quilts, on the top of beds. It's like one's not quite big enough, okay, to go over the sides of it or something. So somebody's been talking about quilts that go over the sides of the beds. Now, your granddad wants to give you books to study as well. All right, he's talking about you studying, but yours, he says, is describing as more of leisure. You know what I mean? Just a hobby type thing is giving to you. He says, I want to talk about knitting. Okay, so one of the grandmas used to knit quite a lot as well. He's talking to me about that. And also there's crocheting as well, crocheting going on as well. So knitting and crocheting. And why he's talking about that, he says, because you're like the other lady I spoke to, you're quite creative as well. So he's probably giving you the creative stuff around you as well. Okay, then. All right. He's also talking about you making cards. He's still concentrating on creative things around you, Natasha. So he's talking about you making your own cards. So I don't know if you do that already, like birthday cards, etc. He's bringing that to you as well. Okay, that's strange. He's just your granddad is talking about somebody that you should know, that when they got a little bit stressed, they used to pull their hair out a little bit. It's not big clumps or anything, but they used to pull at their hair, and some of it used to come out. All right, actually, you've got a grandma's coming in talking about this now. So I've got a grandma talking about somebody that when they got a bit stressed, used to pull their hair out a little bit and tug at their hair. So she's aware of that. She's just letting you know about that. Grandma's talking about swimming. She's talking about people taking little and swimming. All right, so somebody's going to be doing their badges, like the children do their badges, the lengths. She's talking to me about that as well. All right, so she's aware of that. I'm just okay. Is it your sister with the hair? Is it Natasha that she's bringing in? She's just acknowledging that there's somebody that's has got a little bit stressed. Okay, anything else? Also with the swimming, there's also talk of somebody's going to mention wanting to go horse riding as well, she tells me. So watch for that coming up. Somebody's got a touch of eczema as well, Natasha, because she's making me scratch. I'm scratching like mad at the moment, but she tells me it's because somebody's got a touch of eczema. She's totally changing the subject. She's going to go in a minute, but she's totally changed it to I think this is scrambled eggs she's making me here. She's making some scrambled eggs, but they're getting burnt. So she's obviously watched somebody that's made scrambled eggs and they've gone a little bit hard, when they get burnt on the bottom, and she's having a little bit of a giggle. All right, so hopefully you'll find the memory there. But she's just popped in with the granddad just to say hello. That's the reason for coming. No specific reason with them. Just wanted to pop in and say hello to you and let you know that they're around, and also to let you know that you've been feeling spirit around you and you weren't quite sure. And she's saying, yes, we were around you, or we are around you. She just wanted to confirm that. Somebody had a Triumph Dolomite car as well that she's aware of, so you might have to find that out. But somebody in spirit used to own a Triumph Dolomite car. So I hope that was okay for you. I think they're off now, so I'll leave that with you. I'll leave them with you. Lovely. Somebody's been looking at the photograph as well, so that's probably why they've come. But she's blowing kisses, so I hope that was okay for you, Natasha. There you go. And we're off. Who are we with now? Go back. Do you remember Maria? I can't remember her name. Maria Richard, right at almost at the beginning. I don't know. I'll know a picture. There's a Maria right at the back. Well, I spotted her and wrote name down because I thought, ooh, yes, Maria.
We've got a Maria Hawkins in. Is that the one?
That's the one. That's the one. Because as soon as I saw Maria's picture, I've got the gentleman coming. I don't know if this one on here, Maria, but I can't see him at the moment. But I've got a lovely, strong gent that's coming for you, that wants to say hello to you. He's lovely. He is. He's quite. I want to describe him as quite chunky as well. He's describing himself as quite chunky.
She's going me.
All right. and he's talking about he wants to give you a big hug, so you must need a little bit of upliftment at the moment, and that's why he's coming. Yeah, you, Maria. He's coming to give you a little bit of a hug. He's talking about you need a little bit of upliftment at the moment, and that's why he's coming. As soon as I saw your picture earlier, he went, boom, I want to speak to her. All right. He's been hurt. He says that you've been sending your prayers up to him, so he's here to acknowledge that he's been listening and he hears you. That's what he's here for. He's talking to me about that. He's also talking about I don't know what's going on here. Hang on. He's kind of oh, there you go. Then you know who he is. Oh, I'm almost saying to you, he's broke my arm, because my arms on my left side has gone all funny, and it feels like it's in a sling. So I don't know whether he means he had his arm in a sling or somebody else at some point. He's talking, it's not actually broke, I don't think. It's something to do with the ligaments or something. Somebody's got a problem with their arm or had a problem with their arm. He's put my arm in a sling. I won't dwell on it, but he's just talking to me about that at the moment. He's just said to me, see, I told you I would come. See, I told you I would come. So I don't know if he's been through before, but he's come again. He's talking about putting glasses on you, Maria. So you must need new glasses or a change of, the prescription or something. He's talking about that. And he's also describing somebody, he says, as popping the pills. It's as if they keep getting headaches. All right. So he's noticing that they're popping the pills a little bit as well. And talking about pills, he's just said to me that somebody used to take aspirins for thinning their blood, because they're blood thinners, aren't they? So somebody used to have aspirins for thinning the blood. So I don't know if you know who that is. He says he's got Margaret up in spirit with him as well. And he just said that the month of July means something to you as well. And he says that there's a passing coming up. There's an anniversary of a passing nearby as well. That is actually is moving into next month. Well, where are we now? April, May. So there must be an anniversary of a passing coming up in May. All right, that he's talking about, that he's bringing as well. He's talking about, he's just said to me, chitter chatter, chitter chatter, chitter chatter. So there's a lot of chattering going on. He's saying there's a lot of chattering going on, and he's talking about ladies or women chattering. He's been listening to that. So I don't know if you've been talking to a lot of women, Maria, lately. Okay, but he's nattering. He's just acknowledging the chitter chatter. Okay, what's that? He wants to link you to Lancaster. There's a link to Lancaster. So remember, he's told you that. Okay. So watch for that link to Lancaster. And also, all right. Oh, I was just going to say July means something. He's brought July again, Maria. So there must be another one in July. To bring it twice for me means there's two anniversaries in July he's talking about as well. He's also saying that there are quite a few babies in spirit from your family. I don't know if you're aware, he's counted at least 3 that are in spirit. All right. And it's just acknowledging the babies in spirit as well. He says that somebody has been cutting around a photograph to make it, or trimmed a photograph to make it fit. So he's been watching somebody do that, trimming a photograph to make it fit somewhere as well. Okay. My dog's standing in my bed. He's just said to me, he's just given me a big sun, you know, the sun in the sky, not a sun as in son in daughter, but the sun in the sky. I don't know what he's trying to say here. It's like he's give me a sun and he's put it in your house as though it's like oh, hang on a minute. Oh, okay. This is a drawing of the sun. Somebody must have done, somebody little, you know, a child or something, has drew a lovely picture of the sun, and it must have been hung up and he's seen it. So hopefully he can find out where that is. But it's a lovely bright picture that he wants to talk about, because he's saying he wants to give that sun to you to try and uplift you a little bit. You must need some upliftment, and that's why he wants to give you this picture of the sun. Okay, all right then. He's giving you the picture of the sun. Okay. He's also talking about a wallet with a picture of somebody in it. I'm trying to see the picture. He's showing me a men's wallet with a picture of it's almost like a whole family, but it's not. I think there's a couple in there. A black and white picture of somebody that was kept in a wallet. He's talking about that as well. In fact, he tells me that his wallet was still, he says it was still here for a while. So I don't know whether he thinks it's been got rid of. All right, but the wallet is still here. You know, Maria, there's no need for you to tell me to tell him. You can tell him yourself. It's just as good for you to tell him as me. He'd probably want to hear it more from you than me, Maria. So you talk to him. All right, he knows you talk to him, and you tell him. You tell him yourself, because I'm sure he'd rather, he hears you as well as he hears me. So just send your prayers up to him and just tell him. He says, tell her to tell me all the problems. He says, offload. He's telling you to offload. It's as if you've got a lot of stress or something, and he just said, just tell her to offload. Tell her to offload. Just tell her I'm around. Tell her I'm around. You should be able to smell him around you as well, Maria, because he comes quite close as well. Now, he comes with a bit of a chill sometimes, so you might go, ooh, like this, and you might also turn around as if you think there's somebody behind you. All right, when you do that, that's him, because he stands quite this side, on your left-hand side he's talking about. You might suddenly go like that. And he also taps you. So if you suddenly feel a tap on your shoulder or something, that's him as well. Okay, I think he's going. I think he's going to go now, but he's just, before he goes, he's just saying that there is an army link in your family going back. He said the military, but then I said, what kind of the military? And he says there's an army link. So there's an army link in your family as well. But he's saying, I just wanted to pop in and say hello and let you know that I'm around, and let you know that I hear you. He says, I hear you. I hear your prayers. Just keep talking to him. Talk to his photograph. Somebody talks to his photograph, and he's sending his love. So I hope that's okay for you. You should feel a little pecker. He's giving you a kiss on the cheek, so you may well feel that, because sometimes you can. So watch for that as well, Maria. So I hope that's okay for you. Somebody's getting new carpets, by the way, as well. Oh, look at that. Loads of healing needed here then, folks. Send your healing to Paul and Luke. They can see that. You can see that comment anyway, can't they? I don't have to read it out. For father-in-law, can you please ask all of you to send healing out to Paul and Luke for their father-in-law who's in hospital with cancer, undergoing radiotherapy. So loads of healing coming to Paul and Luke from everybody here. Look at your dog. I think the dog lovely. Right, what we got now then? Oh, do you know I can't get rid of this cat called Charlotte, so I'm going to give it out. Yeah, yesterday, if anybody, there's going to be people on there that weren't watching, if anybody knows of anyone that had a cat called, oh that's good, called Charlotte, let me know, because yesterday nobody can take it, and there was this lovely lady saying tell them the cat was called Charlotte, and unfortunately nobody could take it. And I thought about it all yesterday, and it's just popped in again today. So if anybody takes Charlotte the cat, let me know. And it has to be Charlotte, because that's exactly what she said, not Charlie or anything like that. Charlotte the cat. Okay, right then. Anybody else? Sorry. Hello, Becky. I haven't seen you before, I don't think. Is that feet? Oh no, it's hands. Crikey, I need to upgrade my glasses. Becky, actually, I'll chat to you actually, Becky, because I saw them, that picture, I know their hands there, but I saw them as feet. And I've got a lovely gent that wants to give you a foot massage, seems to think your feet are aching and you're on your feet too much. Lovely. Granddad on your dad's side is telling me, in fact, he might go up, he might be great granddad yet, because he's just said granddad to me. But granddad on your dad's side, he says, you know him, Becky. All right, William, you know him, so you know of him, so you should know who he's talking about. He's lovely. He's quite handsome as well, Becky. I want to describe him as handsome. He's not telling me he's handsome. I can see him. He looks quite handsome to me. But it's him that wants to give you this massage of your feet. He's talking about that you're on your feet too much, and his words are, that's a funny thing to say, he says, you need to settle down. You need to settle down. And he's saying that because he says you're getting a little bit uptight. You're getting a little bit uptight. And he's just trying to calm you down a bit. He's giving you all sorts. He's giving you the relaxation, and he's giving you the yoga as well, just to try and so that you remain calm. He's talking about you're going to need this calmness because you're going for some sort of interview. I don't know whether it's a job or something like that, but it's just said to me, you're going for an interview. So you're going to need to stay calm and relaxed. Okay. So watch for that coming up for you as well. He's also putting you in front of people as if you're taking charge, all right, or teaching them or something like that, but you're in front of people taking charge of them as well. So watch for that coming up. There's change. Why he's talking about these interviews and things like that, because he's talking about changes in your work environment. That's what he's talking about, changes in your working environment and your working pattern. Oh, there you go, he knows about it. And your working pattern, he's talking about that. But he's also saying he's talking about this. There's going to be some negotiation going on with this interview or this job you're going for, because he's talking about you've got to negotiate and it's got to be on your terms, Becky. All right, that's what he's saying. Okay, and it's all about not doing too much. I think he's a bit bothered because he doesn't want you doing too much. You know what I mean? All right, he doesn't want you doing too much. It's like you're under stress and he's trying to relax you a little bit. You need to spend more time for yourself. That's what he's saying. He's going to change the subject now. He's totally changed the subject now. He's gone on to teeth whitening. He's heard a conversation that somebody would like their teeth whitened, Becky. So I don't know if that's you, because they will involve people around you as well. So I meant to tell that to everybody. Remember, Spirit will want to talk about other members of the family as well. And he's just talking to me about somebody that wants their teeth whitened. They're not happy with the teeth. In fact, he's trying to straighten mine as well, as if somebody around you has been complaining about their teeth not being straight. So watch for that coming out as well, because he's obviously been watching that. Okay. He's now talking about swimming with you, but he's talking also about a gym, as if somebody's going to be joining a gym to go swimming and get fit. He's just mentioning that. In fact, he tells me that somebody is a very good runner. Okay, somebody long distance running as well. He's bringing that around you as well. So watch for that. With the running, he's talking about they need to look after the knees as well. Okay, he's just bringing that in as well. Oh, it's really lovely, Becky. He's just said, I don't know how to describe what he's just said, really. How are you describing that? He just said to me, shine. But I said, I don't know what you mean. And he says, when you go into a room, you shine, Becky. He thinks you shine. So that's really lovely. Oh, it's like you've got a nice aura. He's describing your aura as lovely. It shines. So that's really lovely, the way he's put that. Now he's changing the subject again. Now he's gone on to cheese and onion crisps. He wants to give you a bag of cheese and onion crisps. So somebody loves their cheese and onion crisps. And somebody loves those. He's still on about crisps to me, but I don't know what these ones are called. They're like salt and vinegar ones, but they're in a kind of a spiral shape, he's just said to me. Somebody likes those as well. That's quite specific. So I don't know who he's been watching with that, but he's talking about crisps with you as well. Anything more? He says there is a house move. There will be a house move for you, he says, but not yet. So he's acknowledging the house move, but not yet. And also he's talking about somebody that likes their designer furniture. All right. Minimalistic. I hope I said that right. I usually don't get that right. And he's told me how to minimalistic look. Somebody likes that kind of look. And he's having a bit of a giggle about that as well. Somebody that's got the floorboards instead of the carpet. Sometimes your granddad makes a noise, so you might hear some footsteps, but he wants to let you know it's only me. It's only me. Just in case you're a bit worried, it's just me, he's saying. He says you've got a bit of a squeaky board. Somebody's got a bit of a squeaky board as well, so you may well hear him walking around on this board. Behind him, there's a dog in spirit as well, and you'll hear this dog pitter-patter, pitter-patter, pitter-patter. Oh, he's telling me to do that, pitter-patter, across the boards as well. So there's a spirit dog around you as well. All right, lovely spirit dog. I'm waiting for him to tell me where it is, but he ain't told me yet. But there is a dog around you. because he's telling me, oh, it's not it's a kind of a cross, so he can't describe the dog to me. But there's a crossbreeding spirit you should know that follows you as well. Okay, come on, Grandad. But he wants me to, he's come, he says, because he wants me to tell you how proud he is of you. He says she needs to know how proud I am of her, because sometimes I don't know whether you've said to him, are you proud of me? And he wants to acknowledge that, or he wants to let you know that he is very proud of you. You've done a very good job, he says, but you do need to relax. He wants to take you up to, he's talking to me about Liverpool. Oh, you hear him, okay. He wants to take you to Liverpool, so there's a link there. But he also wants to take you to Blackpool. But with the Blackpool link, I'm not sure whether it's Blackpool or the roller coasters, because he put me on a roller coaster as if somebody actually likes going on the roller coasters. He's just telling me they need a bit of fun. So he's giving that fun to you, I think, that little bit of fun to you. Okay. There's also a link to London. So you're going to be going down to London. He says you'll be going down to London as well. That's like a trip out. He's describing that as a trip out. All right. Anything else? There is one baby in spirit that he's looking after as well. Okay, he's talking about the one baby, and he's also talking about the name Tracy around you as well. So when they mention somebody down here, it's either because they need healing, or you're going to hear something from them, or you're just connected. He's just telling me something going on around Tracy that you're going to hear of, but nothing bad or anything, just a bit of news. Anything more? Just keep talking to him, he says. I do hear you. I do know what's going on. He says, I do know what's going on. He says, I do hear you talking. So I'm sending my love, he says. I'm sending my love. Be sure, these words are, be sure that I'm here, I'm still involved, and I'm still around, he says. Okay, so just keep talking to me as if I'm still here, he says, because I am. Okay, so he's sending his love. He likes, I don't know if you burn incense or something like that, or nice candles, because he's just said to me, I like the smell. I like the smell that you're burning, or scented something. Okay, so I'll leave that with you. Okay, he's talking to me about, he's still talking to me while I'm going on to my next link, but he's just talking to me about somebody that's mentioned having really long curtains. They're almost like laying on the floor as well. They're coming down and lying on the floor, and he's talking about that. He's aware of that as well. So I hope that was okay for you. I think he's going now. So he's sending you love, blowing you kisses. So I hope that was okay for you. I don't know what he's doing, Becky. Watch for the kiss that you're going to find. You know, he's drawn a kiss. It's like it's either in dust, or, you know, when you're in the shower and it steams up, or the mirror or something like that, there's a cross that he's put in. So I'd watch out for that. That's going to come, I think, your way, that he's going to send, just to show you he's around. Okay. I'm quite capable, he's just said to me. I'm quite capable. So there you go. He's going. So I hope that was okay, Becky. There you go. There's another one. Who's next? There you are. He knows that. Just keep talking to him. You know, you threw a blue heart, Becky. He's just said to me, why isn't that red? That's exactly what he said. He made me look at your comment and said, why isn't that red? Why is that blue? So he's having a bit of a giggle there. Sending his love. Okay. Right. Anyone else? Why have I said anyone else? I don't usually say anyone else. Sydney. I try and do my thing, Jenny. I try. I'm trying. I've got Sid here. Sydney in spirit. We'll find out where he. Hiya, Cheryl. I haven't seen you for a while either. Hiya, Cheryl. Sydney in spirit with his wife, Grandad, Sid. Sid and his wife. He's not very big. In fact, I think it looks like Sid, his wife, was slightly taller than him as well. So Sid with a wife that was slightly taller. Okay, wants to talk to somebody, Grandad. He's standing here and he's doing a bit of this, you know, sorting himself out, making himself look smart. He's talking about being smart. He's also talking about a wedding coming up as well. So there's a wedding round, somebody in his family as well. And he's just said to me, that's why I'm going to that. I'm going to that. So he's acknowledging a wedding that he's going to be going to. So if anybody could take Sid with his wife in spirit, let me know. He's into playing cards. He's playing cards a lot as well. So I know he used to play cards when he was down here as well, because he's talking about that. And he has got this military link as well. He hasn't told me where yet, but I know there's a military link with him as well. He's talking about the month of August as well. He's talking about Diane as well, the link to Diane. I don't know if there's a Diane on here that can take Sid as a granddad and nan. But he's talking about the link to Diane as well down here. She's still down here, I think. Anything else, Sid? He's coming with the smell of smoke as well. But there's somebody else in spirit that also smoked, and somebody used to smoke cigars as well. What are they? The thin kind of cigars. Thin Hamlet. He's just said to me, somebody on here should have a knowledge of somebody in spirit that used to smoke the Hamlet cigars as well, the thin ones. I think you used to be able to get them in packs of 10 or something by the look of it. He's talking to me about that as well. He's also talking to me about, what is this? Bread and butter soldiers, you know, like you have with, just made me say Chucky eggs and bread and butter soldiers. He's got knowledge of that, he tells me as well. But Richard's not putting it up, so I don't know if anybody can take it yet. So I might move on if nobody can take it. I know there's a bit of delay, so I'll keep carrying on for a second. Anything else? He's doing this type of thing as well when he's thinking, but I think that's somebody that he's connected to tends to do this a lot when they're thinking. Hamlet. My dad smoked Hamlet, mild cigars, Angeline. Okay, hang on then, Angeline. Okay. Oh, it's really weird, this flickering back, isn't it? Shelley as well. Yeah. But we've got to have the granddad and the nan. Well, and he gave me his name, didn't he? Now I've gone and forgot it. What did I say? Sid. So Sid as well, and the Sid, his wife, somebody that smoked Hamlets as well. So that's the main things that he's giving me. My granddad was Sid. Can you take the rest though, Krish? So I'm waiting for the other lady to see if she can take it as well. So I don't know if I'm with you. I don't feel like I'm with you. I feel like I'm with somebody else. Come on, Sid, give me a bit more. But there is a connection with the military as well. He told me that as well, didn't he? I can't remember. I've said it. I have trouble going back. He's talking about April as well. So the month of April will mean something. And he's doing a bit like this, but it's as if somebody does that when they're thinking. In fact, he's making me do it as if I'm waiting for somebody to acknowledge it. So somebody's got a habit of doing this that he's got knowledge of as well. But he's making me do this as if he wants me to wait for some reason. So if anybody can take it, let me know. Pop it up on a message as quick as you can before I think that nobody can take it and move on. All right. He's been also listening to a conversation about somebody down here that wants a dog as well. So there's talk of getting a dog. In fact, somebody's been talking about getting 2 dogs to keep each other company. Okay. Shelley Ann Mitchell, April 19th is my mum's birthday, which is today. All right, hold on. You take the rest then, Shelley. Somebody wanting a dog. And the name Sid as well, that's bringing in the person with the Hamlets. So I don't know who the person in the Hamlet was, but he's talking about somebody up there that spoke the Hamlets. Also, there is a few people. I could take the cards, the wedding and the first of the months. That's not quite enough for me, Diane, I don't think. Hang on. Oh, right, okay then. A bit more. My granddad had a military background. Egg and soldiers every day. Oh, gold, okay. Let's get a bit more off him then. But can't take the name of Sid. Yeah, the name Sid. He gave me Sid, you see. But my granddad and nan are both in spirit. I wonder why he said Sid then. You take the flat cap because he's talking about the flat cap as well. No, it's not you, Krish. I know it's not you, but he's talking about a flat cap. He's talking about the link to somebody get the dogs. My auntie Sib is in spirit. Okay then. Oh, well, who am I with? Tammy, who am I with then? I don't know. I reckon I might be with Shelley. You could take the Hamlet cigars, the chat with the Hamlet, Shelley. I think I'm with Shelley. I'll stick with Shelley because I've got a feeling I might be with you, Shelley. If you can take the Hamlet that comes with somebody. Yeah. Okay then. Let's go with you. So it's the granddad that's coming through. Okay, all right then. We'll go with the granddad first because he wants the one. He's the one that's coming through, and he did give me the name Sid. So I don't know where I've got that from, but he gave me the name. Now, if it's for you, then Shelley, you should understand somebody that's having a few issues around them, like relationship problems, because he's talking about somebody that's got a few relationship problems around you. So watch for that coming in as well. If you don't understand it yet, apparently they're going to come and talk to you. The chap with the Hamlet. Your dad, yeah. The chap with the Hamlet, you should smell the smoke around you when he comes around you, because that's how he's going to come. So hopefully you've been smelling smoke around you. He's talking about, okay, he's talking, okay, yeah. They keep going back to this dog link, Shelley. So they've been listening to this conversation that somebody wants a dog, or somebody wants a dog to give company to another dog. They keep bringing that in. So that's all right. Yeah, that's going on as well, Shelley. All right, so we'll bring your dad in, let your dad talk. Lou, along with Sid and August. Oh, right, okay then. I'll do that with my hand when thinking my granddad. Oh, crikey. Right, so Lulu can take quite a bit then. All right, well, we'll go between. I'll tell you what, I'll go with Lulu in a minute. I'll finish off with Shelley and then I'll go to Lou afterwards then. Let's go with Shelley, because obviously Granddad wants to bring your dad in, Shelley, for some reason, so we'll find out what your dad wants to say. But you should be smelling smoke around you, like your dad says. Okay, and talking about you. Okay, talking about it for company for your mom. Oh, the dog. Okay, so I'm with you with the dog. Okay, so he's obviously been listening to that conversation. You should notice spiritual things going on in your house as well, Shelley, because your dad's talking about knocking pictures to get them on the slant, because apparently that winds somebody up. Somebody likes to have their things on the wall perfectly straight, and spirit are messing a little bit, trying to put them on the slant to wind you up a bit. So watch for that as well. Now he's talking about, I don't know what that means. He's just said to me, oh, it's in the jeans. It's in the jeans. You know, not in the trousers, but it's in your jeans. But I don't know. I'm saying to him, I don't know what you're talking about. Can you just say it's in the jeans? It's in the... Oh, okay. He says, I don't know whether he means you or somebody around. He's just said to me, somebody gets upset for the slightest reason. Somebody's very sensitive, he's just said to me, Shelley. And that's what he means by, oh, it's in the genes. Somebody's getting a little bit upset, but they're very sensitive. It's in the genes. We're all sensitive in our family, he's just said to me, for some reason. Okay. Your mom, apparently, they want to give her lavender, but that's a sign for me that she needs a bit of sleep. Her sleep, he's saying she having interrupted sleep. Your mom's not sleeping very well at the moment. Somebody in spirit, a lady in spirit, I think this is your nan on your mom's side, wants to give your mom milk and honey to help her sleep, hot milk and honey. So they're noting that your mom's, that's me, I've checked moms all the time. Okay, they're noting that your mom needs some sleep and they want to give you this milk. Also, she feels the cold a bit as well, your mom, because they want me to give her a hot water bottle as well. Okay, now your mom talks to your dad quite a lot as well, and he's just acknowledging that he's listening to her. All right, sometimes she'll have a little bit of a moan by the sound of it, and he's just having a bit of a giggle at that. Okay, all right, so sometimes she has a little bit of a moan, all right, and he's just having a little bit of a giggle, okay, about that as well. He's talking about somebody that had a stroke as well. I don't know if it's your mum or someone else, Shelley. He's just said to me, there's a lady that had a stroke that you should know of as well. But he's coming quickly, your dad, brought by your granddad, just to say hello and just to acknowledge that he's around. He's just trying to show me something. He's showing me a card, just an ordinary card. I can't quite see what that is, but he's putting something in it, like I don't know if it's a bookmark or something. I've got a card, like a normal birthday card or whatever, but there's something hanging on the inside of a card by a ribbon. I don't know whether it's a bookmark or something like that, but I'll just have to leave it with you because I can't quite see it. But he also wants to give you, he's changed it now because he's changed this bookmark to a little angel. So I don't know if somebody's had a little present, a little like silver angel or something, but he wants me to give you that. So I hope if it's with Lulu, that's all right, Shelley. will go between the two of you. But he's just wanting to send his love. So I hope that was okay. He's going now anyway. So I'll go on to Lulu now. So I hope that was okay for you, Shelley. So I'm going between the two of you then, Lulu. Who have we got with you? We'll go back to Grandad first, Lou, with you. That's coming with you. And I can't remember what you could take. I think you could take most of it, couldn't you? My late uncle smoked. Okay. April and Stan with Sid in August. My late uncle smoked Hamlet. I do that with my hand. My granddad always right. Grandad with you. We'll talk to him then. So Grandad with you with the flat. Oh, right. It's exactly the same. Isn't it funny where people have the same, exactly the same? You can't believe it, can you? No wonder they want to come at the same time to get, to save time. But anyway, Grandad with you, like I was saying. The first thing he's doing with his cap, Lou, he's taking his cap off to you, which to me means a bit of a well done. You know what I mean? It's a well done. But he's talking about you helping your mother. You're helping your mother. Okay, and he wants to thank you for that. He says thank you for that. But also, I know you've put the company there, but you must be keeping your mum company as well, because he wants to thank you for that. And he's talking about people trying to keep her busy. Okay, and he's just saying that I'm aware of that. I'm watching, basically. That's what he's saying. He wants me to give you somebody likes digestive biscuits. He wants me to give you a plate of digestives. So I don't know whether it's him, you, or your mum that likes them. He's just giving you those as a treat. And he's also wanting to give you a present for helping your mum. Okay, he wants to give you a box of milk tray chocolates, the old-fashioned milk tray, but he wants to give you the milk tray, but he says it's a present. He also wants to give you a nice bunch of roses as well, just as a present. He just wants to give you a nice bunch of roses. He's talking about schooling problems around you. So there's some issue at somebody's school that somebody's got to go in about. And apparently there's going to be a discussion, if there hasn't already been, a discussion about school dinners not being up to scratch or something. So there's that conversation that he's been listening to your granddad. Apparently he's saying that somebody around you needs a bit of a kick up the bum, okay, to like spring them into action. So somebody, his words are, somebody's becoming a little bit lazy, so they need a little bit of a kick up the bum, okay. So watch for that as well. He's having a bit of a giggle about that. Now he's taking you to France. He's talking about a link to France. Somebody wants to go to France as well. Show me the Eiffel Tower. All right. So he's acknowledging that as well. And he's talking about, he's gone back to your mum now, because he's talking about her wanting her house decorating. All right. But obviously she's not going to do it. She wants somebody else to do it. So watch for the conversation coming up about that. And apparently he doesn't like stripes. So I don't know if she's been thinking about having stripes or something like that, but he's not keen on the stripes, Grandad isn't. So he's just having a giggle. All right. There's a little dog in spirit. There's a corgi dog. So somebody must have a little corgi in your family at some point, because he's bringing that dog to come and say hello to you as well. And there's also a cat in spirit. It's like a black one that's got a little tip of white on. Okay, a little tip of white on the tail as well, that's in spirit as well, that belonged to somebody. Wants me to give you, now this dog I don't think is in spirit, so I don't know what the link is here, but he wants me to give you a nice big husky dog. You know the huskies with the nice blue eyes? He wants me to give you one of those. So watch out for that if you don't understand it, because it's not telling me this dog's in spirit, so it's something to do with somebody down here. All right, just giving you the husky. Okay, anything more? I can hear Richard doing something. He's getting himself a drink. I can hear Richard pouring drinks in my ear all at the moment. It's making me laugh. But anyway, he says he's come just to let you know that he's around. You should be picking up spirit as well. I think your mum picks up spirit as well. So you should both have some knowledge that spirit are around you. You should be able to pick them up. And he's just confirming that, basically. That's what he's saying. Just wanted to let you know. Yes, we had corgis and a black cat with it. There you go. Okay. He's just wanting to blow you kisses, Lou. Oh, send a kiss to your mum as well from them in spirit, and let her know that they are listening. They do hear her. She actually talks to, I don't know who she talks to on a photograph. I mean, just see a photograph. that she speaks to somebody. She speaks to somebody regular on a photograph that's in spirit, and they're just acknowledging that they hear her doing that. Okay, Lou? So I hope that was okay for you. So I'm leaving you now as well. There you go. There's another one. Okay. Somebody's singing that song in my ear called Maria from The Sound of Music. But I think it's because I've just read her name on here. So I don't know if Maria's still on here. If you can take the Sound of Music song, Maria, because they're singing that song in my ear at the moment. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I don't need to go. I don't need to go back to her. It's only because I've just seen Maria's name on here and somebody started singing the song in my ear roll. Right, so there you go. Okay, Lulu. There. Do you want to do some adverts or anything, Richard, while I'm waiting? See if we've got anyone else. Yeah, go on then. We'll have a quick drink.
Right, as Deb can't be bothered to do it and she can't read really.
Well, I never.
Well,
I've never been
never.
so insulted in all my life, in all my born days.
Well, all 147 of them.
Wow, that ain't long, is it?
Anyway, tomorrow at 6 o'clock we have the Lovatarian Way with Natalia, and her guest is it Tyann van der Marie? I don't know. Funny name.
Easy for you to say.
Yeah. That's on tomorrow at 6 o'clock, and then tomorrow evening at 8 o'clock. It's live with Spirit, and we have different readers on every single week, which gives them from old to established to new people who get a chance to come on our channel and deliver a message from Spirit or do readings, I suppose. And that is Kerry Piggins tomorrow, who's here. Advance notice, we've got a couple of advance notices. On Thursday, we got some dodgy woman coming on called Deb Clarke.
Again.
She's here with Bill on collective consciousness. Of course, it's not going to be as good as Deb and mine's show, but realistically, it's going to be good with Bill and Deb doing mediumship. Advance notice for all the VIPs here on SBTV. This Sunday, we have a special with the lovely Save, who's going to be here. She was on the brunch show on Monday and she talked about regression and hypnotherapy, and so she's going to talk everybody through it this Sunday, how it works, and get you guys to do it as well. But it's not past life regression, it's about healing yourself, feeling better in yourself, and all that sort of stuff. And that's this Sunday the 24th of April for 7:30. That's going to be on Zoom, that is. So, and also what we're doing, we're giving away a free session worth £200 for one lucky VIP. And we put, if you are interested in becoming a VIP, it's only from 37 pence to become a VIP, and that helps support our channel because we do all this for free. So, there you go, Deb. That's how you do it.
There you go, then. Excellent job. You know what? I've just been leaning on my chair here, and someone's popped up in that scene from Only Fools and Horses where David Jason leans on the bar and he falls over. And somebody's popped that in my head, and they're saying that actually that happened to somebody on here or a relative of somebody on here. So if anybody can take somebody that went to lean on something and fell over, let me know, because I think I'm with you. That's why he's just put that on my head. And I've got a lovely gent in spirit that wants to talk about it. I don't know what he's talking about. He's whoever this gent is I've got here with me has got lovely big bushy eyebrows, and he was able to raise, you know, like some people can raise one eyebrow at a time. Oh, thank you, Lee. Sometimes I am, sometimes I'm not, you know, it varies. But yeah, this gent I've got with me now, he's very good at raising one eyebrow as he's talking or doing this kind of thing. So if anybody could take somebody, this is the main thing he tells me. So if somebody can take somebody in spirit that could do that with his eyebrows individually or something like that, let me know. There's a bit of a joke. And he tells me that when he used to do it, it used to make the kids laugh. All right. So that's what he's talking to me about. Somebody should be able to take him, because he's a bit of a joker, and he also likes to make people laugh. And he's coming along because there's somebody he wants to talk to on here that he belongs to, that he's describing as having a bit of a tough time recently and hasn't been smiling. Okay. Now, when you comment, you need to put what you're saying, me too, because I don't know what is it. You, oh, that's all right, Bran. So it's your dad. So your dad in spirit is talking about the eyebrows, and he's talking to me. He's making me do this for some reason, but I'll work that out in a minute. But he's talking about doing this, and he's bringing in this the need to uplift you, somebody that's going through a bit of a tough time at the moment. Always that. So there's a few taking it. Okay. Yeah. So a tough time, as in he's describing it as a mentally tough time, like missing people in spirit, and he's making me feel as though, oh gosh, he's made me go dizzy as well. So somebody's having a bit of dizziness as well, dizzy spells, but this is due to him not eating properly, and also to stress as well. He's talking about a bit of stress as well. Okay, so somebody's having these issues, but they're also missing him in spirit as well, and that's why he's come along to. He's just said to me, I want to address this. These words are, I've come along to address this issue, and that's exactly how he's put it. So I would say with that, he's quite a straight talking person. And he's telling me that he likes to sort things out. It's a dad. He wants to sort things out. Okay, so that's what he's here for, to be straight and sort things out. Okay, fell straight into a bar. The main thing is this eyebrows. He's changed it. I think that is secondary, that falling over, but he's talking about the eyebrows. So I need somebody that can take the eyebrows, and also. My dad could do that and used to pretend to fall when leaning. Okay, somebody's got to be having a tough time as well. We'll narrow it a bit more, because I know there's a few can take it. So he's talking about somebody having a very tough time, that's missing people in spirit, but having a very tough family time as well. He's describing it as a lot going on. There's a lot going on in the family. And he's talking about July means something, as well as September means something as well. He's been spoken to or spoken about recently. So he's bringing that in, as they all do. But he's also talking about a link to Adrian as well. The name Adrian means something as well, either to you or him. He's trying to narrow it down as well. Yeah. So if you could take that. So if you could take the two things, it might be for you. But if you could take the tough time as well, that's because he's bringing that. I've been serious. I had bushy eyebrows and used to do that. I don't know, Rebecca. I don't feel as though I'm with you. Yeah, yeah, no, don't feel I'm with you. I'm more leaning towards that other one, that other lady. Can't remember, Vicky. What was the one before? Was there another lady as well? No. This is one of my birthdays. Okay, we'll carry on then. All right, come on, Dad, you're gonna. But yeah, if you could take the mental stress, as it just described it to me as well, the mental stress. And somebody says, as also, and did have bushy eyebrows. Okay, Marion, hang on then. The mental stress that's going on at the moment, dizzy spells and stressing. All right then, let's go with you. You had, he's also showing me, you've had a dizzy spell on the stairs as well, Marion, going up. It's like also as well, you have, when you get up quick as well, when you've been sitting down and you get up quick as well, there's that kind of dizzy spell as well. Okay, all right, Marion, might be well with you. I'll carry on for a little bit then. He needs to give you healing. Obviously, you need a bit of healing, Marion, but he's telling me he wants to give you some healing. He's talking about that. Now, he's also talking, I don't know if I give you July, he's just said to me July means something as well. But he's talking about addressing the issues that are going on around you. I don't know what's going on around you, but there's something going on around you that needs addressing. And he's talking about people need to talk. People need to talk. And he's saying that if people got together and spoke about things, they'd find that they all agree. that type of thing. He can sort it out. So I don't know exactly what's going on, but he's trying to get people together to talk. All right. And that's what he wants to do. That's why he's addressing the issue. He's also talking about somebody that's got another issue, a separate thing that's going on around you, if this is for you, Marion, where somebody's, they say somebody's sweeping something under the carpet as if they're not addressing something. So there's another issue with somebody, he tells me, that's keeping a secret around you as well. That needs sorting out, apparently. All right, so we'll leave that subject because he's now moving now that he's got you. Paula Dickinson. So if everybody could take it, just take it, because I'm nearly finished now, and it might be somebody coming in to just address everybody on here, so you'll all get the same message. He's also talking about sorting your stuff out, wardrobe. Okay, he's going to people's wardrobes and pulling stuff out as if there's many clothes. Somebody's got too many clothes, Marion, and it needs sorting out or something. Taking them to the boot fair or whatever, the charity shop. He's bringing that in as well. He's also speaking about, he's just said to me, do you remember the cat woman? Do you remember the cat woman? So he's got knowledge of somebody that used to love cats. But there's also the smell of cats as well. You know, that horrible catty smell you get sometimes. He's bringing that up. He's turning his nose up at the cat smell that somebody had when you went into the house as well. Okay, anything else? He's also talking to me about somebody that doesn't like thunder and lightning as well, that's afraid of the thunder and lightning. He's bringing that in. So there's that connection as well. But I think he's not going to, I think he's nearly finished, because he's just said to me, well, I've told them. And I think he basically wanted to come and say, I'm aware of what's going on, and it needs addressing, and it needs sorting out. Okay, because with it, he's telling me that if it doesn't get sorted out, then it results in the feelings of guilt. So I don't know what he means by that, but whatever is going on in your families, it needs to be, it's just said to me, it needs to be brought to a head, discussed and sorted out, because otherwise all that will remain are the feelings of guilt when it doesn't get sorted out. And he's just telling me it goes on and on and on, and then it escalates. Okay, so if that was for a couple of you, like it was, just take it on board as your own message, and I'll sort it out. Whatever's going on needs sorting out, and that's all he's going to say. I think that's what his main reason was for coming through. So I hope you can understand it, and he's sending his love to both families, whoever you were that can take it. And I think I'll finish at that, because there's too many people coming in and it's relating to too many people. So I'll leave it all with you. So that's it, and I think I'm about finished. Okay, so I hope you all enjoyed it, and we'll see you back here tomorrow. I won't, but Richard will, and I'll see you back again on Thursday. Okay, and thank you for joining us. So bye-bye for now. Bye-bye.
Spiritual Psychics TV presents an holistic fair on Saturday the 11th of June. Offering the best in spiritual readers and market stalls. Join us from 10 a.m. until 4:30 p.m. Throughout the day there will be many stalls such as natural polished crystals and stones, qualified complementary therapists offering spiritual healing. This exciting day is being held at the Waterlooville Community Centre, with plenty of free parking. A wide range of handmade products including candles, oils, jewelry, naturally organic and vegan soaps, creams, and bath bombs. Not forgetting the kids, we have face painting and a bouncy castle to enjoy all day. For those who are interested in potions, spells, and essentials oils, then we have a stall for you here as well. Maybe you're looking for a reading, be it mediumistic, palm, or tarot. 11 readers are available throughout the day. Refreshments such as drinks and light snacks are being provided by the 1940s tea room from Havant. Plenty of free workshops, talks, and a demonstration of mediumship are also planned during the day. For more information, please visit mbs.spiritualpsychicstv.online.